Hey everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. Thanks so much for coming by the channel today. Today we're going to be checking out a brand new 2025 T880. This is a flat deck truck with a bunk, beautifully set up for the guys at ER Towing / Dr. Hook Towing. So you got to check them out. I'll put a link to their Instagram and Facebook page up on the video here. So make sure you check them out and hope you enjoy this video. All right, what a gorgeous day. Just beautiful day in the back lot here, back lot of our shop. We got this beautiful heavy duty tow truck, deck truck. NRC deck on the back of it here, 2025 model year T880. And this truck is just legendary. Legendary black, that is. So this is a different color that we've selected for the guys at Dr. Hook. There's their standard color, there's smoke, and then we have the Viper blue kind of in there as well. The frame, we went in Viper blue, which looks really killer, gotta love it. Looks really, really sharp. Let's start up front here and check it out. So we got this alley arc moose bumper on here. It's got the lower rake and the tow eyes, as you can see right here. Just want to get those nice and straight across both sides, make them look really good. There we go. Close enough. I got to do the rest with my hand, the tool here. I'll show you guys how you do that. Just like so. And there we go, nice and tight. There we go, done. So up front here, we have that aluminum metal mesh grille with the winter front clips built in and then the bug screen in behind. They installed some flashers, beacons on the grille, as well as up top. That is an aftermarket visor, local group of guys at Ben Steel in town here made that for Eric. We have the closeout panels here. What I like to put on there just kind of finishes the fender off. Now the alley arc does kind of do a good job of that, but the factory just has it nice painted going down. We got the fender guards over top of this 20,000 pound front axle. We have the XZE 4 1/4 Michelins on the front. And I believe we have disc brakes on this truck all the way around, if I remember the spec. It is sitting on a 327-inch wheelbase, and this is the 52-inch flat roof or the car hauler spec, depending on what you want to call it. But it's the flat top. I love it. It's 52-inch, looks really sharp. And this paint design is called Phoenix. So I drew this design, copied it off of the T800 or T680, where we've done it before, and just kind of transported it onto this design here, so it looks really sharp. And obviously we have that paint design extending behind the bunk, which is an option. If you don't select it, it will end right about here. So you want to make sure that if you are doing a spec for a multicolored paint that it extends behind the sleeper as well. We got your battery box right here. This is the checker plate aluminum. And then we have the def tank, battery disconnect switch in between here. You can kind of see that down below. And we have the 7-inch fuel tank straps, and those are the polished tanks and polished straps. Looks like the hydraulic tank right there. And then aftermarket toolboxes installed by the guys over at NRC. NRC, they're based out of Montreal, Canada, and they do majority of the tow apparatus for Dr. Hook Towing, among others. But I get most exposure to their product through Dr. Hook. It's a partnership that we've worked with them through Dr. Hook for quite a few years. Really cool looking headache rack back there. Nice light bar up top. And then the beacons up above just looks really, really killer. Got this galvanized deck, and we got the wide track rear axle, so you can see here how those tires stick out. So that is an actual wide track axle. It is an option on tandem. It's also an option on a tri-drive, but we just have that for added stability and just to help in off-road situations. This is sitting on 52,000 pound New Way suspension on the back end, so it is heavy duty. XDN2 12R22.5s on the back just for added weight capacity. Here are some lift controls back here for operating the deck. I am not even going to start with that. I am not qualified. NRC flaps on the back. This is the underbody toe for doing a flat toe from the front of the truck, or the back, I guess. Controls on this side as well, depending on what side of the road you are on. And then we have another toolbox here and a large fuel tank on this side. We got that step access all painted to match the frame, and which matches the Viper Blue right here. Just really nicely done. We have dual exhaust on it. We got the chrome elbow on the bottom here. You can see that right here. It's got a little bit of road grime on the front here. Had to drive all the way back from Montreal. And there we got the DPF box with the polished end caps, and that's how it comes when you order a painted frame other than black. If you order a black frame, those would come painted black. The factory chooses to switch it to polished end caps when it's a colored frame. Underneath the hood, we're not going to open it here today, just with the bumper being on the front there. But underneath the hood, it is a 565 Cummins X15, 1850 torque rating on that, and she's a powerhouse. Let's go into the cab and I'll show you what's going on in there. So this has got the diamond VIT interior with that nice Madrona stitching and color palette inside. Wood grain on right here, which looks really sharp, and then that goes across the dash as well. We have the smart wheel, which is standard, and with the diamond VIT, you get this nice orange stitching kind of in the leather wrap. 15-inch display up above there. We have the Nav Plus HD right there, and then a storage pocket over there. There's the deck and CD player, which I'm surprised we still can get those, but it is still there. And then there is the HVAC controls. Full locking differential, factory PTO switch, air suspension dump and overinflate right there. There's the regen switch, air traction control, a couple chargers. There's a USB there, USB there. These are added in after the fact by the guys at NRC as far as the beacon lights and all that kind of stuff. And then here is the interior, driving lights, clearance lights, fog lights, and then the bunk lights. Down on this side, here's the factory beacon switch. I don't know if that's actually utilized or not. And then here is the interior lights with the dimmer for the dash, interior lights, and then that is the exterior light pre-trip for doing all your testing of the exterior lights. This truck does come equipped with an 18-speed Eaton Fuller manual transmission. And then the seats here, these are the cooled and heated leather seats. We got the same seat on the passenger side. Nice thing with this interior, you get to choose that gorgeous same color, that Madrona, in the seats. So it looks really sharp. As far as in the bunk, it is a little bit of a tight fit, but for the odd time that a bunk is required for those late night rescue jobs that have to be done in a tow business, you need to have a place to put your head down. So you got lots of storage underneath here, and this bed does lift up, and it's a nice size mattress there for getting your good night rest. So there you go. Now over on this side here, I'll just turn this on for a second. We have the radio controls in the back here. If you want to turn the radio on, you have door locks. You got your heater controls in the back. There's your fan adjustment. There's the lights, night light, 12-volt charger, and then there's a USB. And this also comes equipped with a factory installed inverter. So you got the power for the inverter right there, and the plug is hiding. I believe it is under the bed here somewhere. Yeah, it's right there, you can see. So yeah, there you go. All right, so that's it. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you sticking around here. Short little tour on this vocational truck. And again, a big thank you to Eric and everybody in the Roscoe family and the Dr. Hook family for the business relationship, the partnership, the friendship over 20 years that I've been with Kenworth nearly. So thank you so much. And before we go, I got a really funny story. Back when I was, I think 16, I decided to take my 1983 Dodge Colt two-door hatchback, my very first car. I've done videos before at our floodway, which is kind of a water diversion around Winnipeg. And I decided to take it off-roading 4x4ing. I ended up getting it stuck. And back when I was 16 years old, my dad had to wake me up because we abandoned the car. He woke me up in the middle of the night, and we had to go to the car, and Dr. Hook Towing came and rescued us and pulled the car out of the mud, and I had to pay for the tow as punishment. So lesson learned: don't take cars 4x4ing where they shouldn't be, and don't take a car that isn't a 4x4 off-road. So that's it. Thanks for listening to that. I don't know why I shared it, but there you go. There's a little story about me and Dr. Hook back when I was 16 years old. So if you are new to this channel and you like this type of content, give it a thumbs up if you do like it, or if you want to subscribe, you can click on the link down below. If you want to go to my website, thekenworthguy.com, and on there you can see everything to do with Kenworth trucks and with me as far as all my social media platforms. And you can follow me on other platforms if you'd like, or if you want to reach out, all my contact information is over there as well. So thanks so much for watching, and as always, have yourself the world's best day.